and in we jump.
Yeah, it's I can already see the -1s in chat being spammed.
Kamegalov.
Very unfortunate. Cinkrof now looking to try and punish because he knows exactly where Zanzara is, has the smite up.
Cinkrof is going to dive forward here. Zanzara trying to get away, but you can see just the damage from the Diana. The red buff as well helping Cinkrof out so much in this trade.
Ooh.
And the flash crescent strike is enough for Cinkrof.
Beautifully played. Cinkrof, not only does he steal away the Raptor, but he also catches Zanzara completely off guard.
Look for a gank towards this mid lane. Nuclear Int cycling through the cards. There's the goal. Dale's going to go forward. Gold card locked in. There's the stun. Cinkrof has the Crescent Slash to chase this one in. Zanzara coming in from the side as well, but he realizes his mid laner is down.
Super risky trade there from Dior. Ends up getting punished for it.
Zanzara did get a Scuttle Crab up towards the top, so able to get himself at least a small mercy. But right now, Cinkrof just so powerful on this Diana.
And you may have heard analysts on the desk talk about how Cinkrof is a very smart player. He's a player to watch. He's someone that you need to pay attention to. And it's because of his ability to recognize and punish these types of plays. The level 3 gank that Zanzara did in mid is one that we've been seeing a lot more often. It's becoming a lot more common, and it can easily catch enemy mid laners out.
Did it twice. They had a sweeper down.
It's a power move, man.
It's a power move, but
power move.
How powerful is it when it now means that if Nuclear Int backs out of the bottom of lane and then tries to Destiny somewhere? Like, there are power moves and then there were good power moves, Vedius. And I will say, this one was not the best power move I've ever seen.
It's a ward.
This is like when you go on a date and you spend the entire time insulting the person you're with. It's like,
is that what this is?
That's a power move, but it's probably not going to work out too well.
We know that BDS have a pretty significant advantage, and now we're kind of waiting for these next neutrals to spawn. So Drake is in about 2 minutes' time. Limit is looking for a couple. That's a big commitment.
Yeah, that's just coming down. Limit underneath the tower. He's going to get rooted if those blades can get pulled back. The charm immediately from Promiscu, and Nuclear Int has invested a lot into this. Dayor looking for the chase. Ooh, tried to chain back onto Cinkrof, who dives back in underneath the tower. Dayor flashes away from the hook. Xmadi now tanking it. Only 2 shots to him. And a perhaps slightly misplayed tower diver. Zanzara's on the way. Stunned out of the Spectral Maw.
Okay, so a lot of summoners ended up for that, but he's just spent all of his money. White Knight in the same position. He's heading towards the Drake. This ward here will spot out that Cinkrof has actually started this one off.
How important is this steal for Astralis? It feels like not too consequential, and Zanzara agrees with our assessment, so he will retreat from the river. 3,000 gold lead, 2 dragons in the pockets of BDS. It's an Infernal Rift for us as well. Adam will just help push out this mid lane wave.
He's mainly kept him under the tower, so he's done his job, I would say.
I think also, though, it provides quite a lot as the game goes on, because he can just chase down Kobe as Promiscu looks for an engage down towards the bottom side. Depth charge going to land. Here's White Knight, though. Xmadi's burned both his summoners to get away, and he cannot escape. 2 quick kills over to Astralis.
Excellent flank TP utilized there by Astralis. BDS, it felt like that they were looking for a lot of these plays towards the bot side of the map, but it's Astralis that actually make it work. Bit of alcove gaming for us. The cost, of course,
knows that he is not on vision as of yet. Nuclear Int still gold card locked in. They're going to wait for him to use that as Zanzara now steps in. Everfrost stunned up. Nuclear Int's going to pop the Ghost. Cinkrof trying to turn this one back around with the Moonfall. Nuclear Int pops his stopwatch and immediately afterwards is able to flash away. Dayor still on the chase. The final auto attack will be enough, but Cinkrof is hungry for blood. And Dale's tastes delicious as Cinkrof gets his 3rd kill of the game.
Looking to follow up, and now we're having a fight.
Really good Scryers. Fast out alteration there will spot White Knight if he tries to blast going onto the back of the team. Zanzara down for half HP.
Get rid of it, though, I feel.
Dragon. Depth charge. White Knight's going to get locked up. Flame Chomper's limit flashes forward. Slicing Master coming out, but Dale's on the back line. Look at the damage from Zanzara, from Astralis. They dive in, and BDS over-invested in killing White Knight, but they're able to get back across the wall. Dayor low. Kobe trying to heal up his mid laner. Dayor dives back in. Adam low, down to about a 3rd HP. Limit, Cinkrof, and Adam still alive. Trying to fight back against Astralis. Dayor on a sliver. On a fraction of his HP. Kobe now not in the best of shapes, not in the best of positions. No flash, no heal, no hope of escaping. Kobe locked up. Adam with the undertow across the wall brings back Promiscu to die.
What a crazy fight between the 2 teams. The BDS just barely are able to come out on top of. They will secure themselves the 3rd Drake and make their way to the Soul Point. Wow. Commitment onto Promiscu, as now they found a pick on a White Knight.
White Knight does have flash. All of BDS on this top side of the map, though. Limit trying to get in range for the depth charge. Doesn't quite have it yet. White Knight still surging his way away. But here comes Cinkrof. And as you say, Blast Cones, a welcome addition to the game for Cinkrof as he gets his 6th kill of 8, Vedi. Super Mega Death Rocket's going to get popped. Promise Q flashes and stopwatches, and then jumps away. He is able to escape. Overextended in the top lane, which is why BDS were able to collapse on him, and perhaps the Blast Cone for Astralis might mean they can catch out Adam. The Ragnarok will get him away from any stun that may happen. TP's coming in as Astralis look for a fight. Ragnarok popped by Adam. He's going to try and chase down White Knight, but he's shut down. Heartbreaker through the heart of Adam.
Yeah, not getting out of that one, unfortunately for Adam.
They're going to get an influx of gold, and the more times you can find these small picks and start taking these outer towers, it's not a huge amount. It's nothing massive, but it is enough to slowly creep your way back into the game. You can see gold lead, though, still 4,000. Nuclear Man flashing forward with the stun card there. I did not think he'd get in range for the Destiny, but BDS had other plans for White Knight.
Just because that ward gives so much additional information, they can play patiently, they can wait, and the TP's coming in there.
There's no deep wards anymore. There's no deep wards anymore. They're all expired apart from the one near Krugs, which might have been just too far away. Destiny, though, White Knight locked up, stun card, slicing Maelstrom, Everfrost. He's rooted in spot, he can't get away. And he makes like a tree and leaves. Promise Q pops the quickness, looking to try and get on the back line, but the depth charge just knocks them all up. And one by one, they are battered down by BDS.
Very clean fight once again from BDS, and the execution was just flawless. They see White Knight on the flank, they immediately collapse on him, and this time round, the backline does not get attacked. That's an easy secure of the soul, and good control over the game. BDS.
Combat that is winning out. Dale locked up, the Destiny coming out. Moonfall from Cinkrof as well will force White Knight to flash away with the slicing Maelstrom still running. Already Dale down, Astralis flashing all ways to sunder. And you have to feel it's the wrong road home for Astralis as they walk back to the fountain.
They can make their way towards the Baron now. They still have 5 people alive, and the fact that Dior has lost his life, Zanzara doesn't have flash, doesn't have ultimate, should mean an easy and straightforward objective. It's been a steady, clean game, hammered home into a lot of these young players fresh to the LEC, and I feel like you're starting to see some of that pay off. A lot of this core concepts and a lot of these basic macro movements being very well executed. Good patience from BDS.
Now, talking about windows here, though, Dayor locked up depth charts. There's the stopwatch. Promise Q getting onto the backline, though, immediately chunked to half HP. Limit down, a good double root coming out as well, but White Knight is already locked out of the fight. And BDS, they found their window, and they defenestrate Astralis. They chuck him back to the fountain. And in 32 minutes or thereabouts, BDS will pick up their second win of spring.
Overall, a very impressive and clean game from BDS. This is the exact type of showing that they need to show that they can grow, they can develop, and that this team has a positive trajectory. It all started with a fantastic early game from Cinkrof.
Started with success.
It really did, and they held on to that success. That was going to be the big question mark.